Let's dive into the marvels of our body's response to exercise. We often focus on the visible gains like stronger muscles and a healthier heart. But here's something fascinating. Exercise triggers changes in our blood too. In today's session, courtesy of Liquid Hours, we're exploring these blood adaptations, how they boost fitness, and the exercises that drive them. Ready for some anatomical amazement? First up, the heart, our trusty pump. It pushes blood through three main types of vessels. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart, nourishing tissues like our hard-working quads. Picture the femoral artery delivering blood to the muscles. From there, smaller arterioles branch out, leading to the capillaries. Let's zoom in on the incredible capillaries. These tiny, powerhouse vessels that play a crucial role in exchanging nutrients and waste between tissues and the bloodstream. Imagine them as bustling hubs where nutrients like carbohydrates and oxygen flow into the muscles, while metabolic byproducts like carbon dioxide exit. Now, what's fascinating is how exercise boosts this exchange. Over time, regular exercise leads to increased capillarization, meaning more of these vessels sprout and reach into muscle tissues. This doesn't directly change the blood itself, but it's like adding more lanes to a highway. With more capillaries, our body ramps up blood volume to fill the extra tubing. Why does this matter? Well, more blood means more efficient nutrient delivery to muscles and better removal of waste. So, consistent exercise not only pumps up blood volume, but also enhances its carrying and exchange abilities. It's like giving our body's transportation system an upgrade. Now, let's delve into another crucial adaptation: understanding the composition of blood. Blood mainly consists of two parts: plasma, the fluid component primarily composed of water, electrolytes, and plasma proteins, and the cellular component, which includes white blood cells, platelets, and the star of our show, red blood cells, also known as erythrocytes. Red blood cells have a vital role, ferrying oxygen throughout the body. So, if we're increasing the fluid volume of our blood, it makes sense to boost the number of these oxygen carriers too. Our body achieves this by ramping up production in the red bone marrow, nestled deep within our bones. To bolster this understanding, let's simplify. More fluid means more space to carry oxygen, and more red blood cells mean more hands to carry the load. It's a beautiful synergy orchestrated by our body's inner workings. Now, picture this. With more capillaries weaving into our muscle fibers, our bloodstream becomes a bustling highway, teeming with vital cargo. This means we're not just increasing blood flow, we're turbocharging it. Imagine a convoy of nutrients, fluid, carbs, fats, racing to our working muscles, fueled by a surge of red blood cells delivering precious oxygen. It's like upgrading from a single-lane road to a superhighway. And here's where the magic happens. With more oxygen on board, our muscles churn out ATP, the energy currency of life. It's like filling our cells' gas tanks to the brim. The result? Our muscles become powerhouses, ready to tackle any challenge thrown their way. With this surplus of energy, our fitness and athletic performance soar to new heights. It's the ultimate boost, straight from the heart of our physiology. Now, you might be wondering what kind of exercise really gets these adaptations firing. Well, let's dive in. But first, a big shout out to today's sponsor, CuriosityStream. If you're someone who loves exploring new ideas, you'll be thrilled to check out CuriosityStream. They offer an incredible range of award-winning documentaries and exclusive shows that delve deep into fascinating topics. One of my personal favorites is The Science of You, a captivating collection that explores the wonders of the human body. And the best part? CuriosityStream is super easy to access. Whether you're on your computer, mobile device, or favorite streaming platform like Roku or Apple TV, you can dive into their extensive library anytime, anywhere. Plus, here's a special treat for our audience. Head over to curiositiestyreem.com/ioha and use the coupon code IOHA to get a fantastic 25% off your subscription. It's already one of the best deals in streaming, so don't miss out. Check the description below for more details and the link. Happy exploring! Now, let's delve into the nitty-gritty of exercise types that really kick these adaptations into high gear. Picture this scenario. Someone who's been out of the fitness loop for a while decides to make a change, transitioning from couch potato to active participant. Initially, Any physical activity will trigger some level of increased capillarization and blood volume. It's like priming the pump. But as they progress, certain exercises emerge as champions in stimulating these adaptations. And the winners? Endurance-based workouts take the crown. Let's zoom in on steady-state cardio. Think cycling or running. Now, if you're familiar with our content or the endurance athlete scene, you've probably heard about training zones. Enter Zone 2, the sweet spot where you're working up a sweat but can still chat comfortably while jogging. But don't discount Zones 3 and 4. They bring a bit more intensity to the endurance game. Here's the kicker. Zone 2 offers a unique advantage. It allows for high exercise volume without pushing you to the brink of burnout. It's like building a sturdy foundation for your fitness journey. So, while Zone 3 and 4 have their place, don't overlook the power of Zone 2. It's where the magic of endurance training really shines. As we dial up the intensity, we shift gears into fast-twitch territory. Unlike their slow-twitch counterparts, these fibers aren't big fans of oxygen. Instead, they thrive on quick bursts of power. But here's the twist. Certain types of resistance training can also spur the same blood-boosting adaptations. Picture this: strength endurance or endurance strength exercises, like push-ups to failure or high-rep bodyweight squats. These moves build not just muscle, but also endurance, paving the way for increased blood volume and capillarization. Now, here's where it gets exciting. The exercises that stimulate these adaptations are also the ones that reap the rewards. Think about it. Improved push-up count, longer and more efficient runs. The possibilities are endless. And this principle isn't rocket science. It's just good old exercise specificity. If your goal is to ace a marathon, you'll spend most of your time pounding the pavement, not pumping iron. It's all about tailoring your training to your goals, simple yet effective. So, you might be saying, hold up, Jonathan. I'm all about the strength game. My main focus is on building muscle and power. Or perhaps you're into explosive sports like basketball, where speed and agility reign supreme. You might be thinking, how do these adaptations fit into my game plan? Here's the scoop. While it's true that increased blood flow and oxygen delivery won't directly skyrocket your 1-rep max or shave seconds off your sprint time, they still play a crucial role in your overall performance. Think of it like this. While they might not be the star players in your heavy lifting sessions or lightning-fast sprints, they're the behind-the-scenes MVPs, keeping your muscles fueled and primed for action. So, while it might seem like these adaptations aren't a perfect match for your goals, they're still laying the groundwork for your success, ensuring that your body is ready to tackle whatever challenge comes your way. It's all about finding that balance between strength, power, and endurance, a winning formula for athletic greatness. Here's a fascinating tidbit. Those fast-twitch fibers might get all the glory for explosive power, but they're not the only players in town. When they churn out metabolic byproducts like lactic acid, neighboring slow-twitch fibers swoop in to save the day. These endurance champs happily process those byproducts, thanks to their increased blood flow and oxygen supply. So, picture this scenario. A heavy lifter hitting the weights or a basketball player charging down the court. With these adaptations in play, they're not just powering through. They're also primed for quicker recovery. That means shorter rest times between sets for the lifter and faster bounce back during breaks in play for the baller. It's like having a secret weapon in their fitness arsenal, giving them that extra edge when it counts the most. So, let's be real. We're not about to send our weightlifters on marathon runs or have our basketball stars focus solely on endurance drills. But here's the beauty of it. A sprinkle of strategic training can go a long way. By incorporating elements of steady-state cardio for the lifter or strength endurance activities for the baller, we're giving them a secret weapon for recovery. It's like adding a turbo boost to their performance without straying too far from their main game plan. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hopefully, you've unearthed some gold nuggets about exercise adaptations today. And hey, if you're curious about CuriosityStream, check out the link below. If you enjoyed the video, show us some love with a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and drop a comment below to let us know your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and keep pushing those limits.